thank you so much for joining us here today at the GITEC Cygnify Lounge. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm a founder and an entrepreneur based out of Singapore, and I'm also a founder of a community called GrowthLab.sg. So I help 600 plus startup founders in Singapore to connect with founders, on VCs, investors, mentors, teachers, students. So I'm bringing in all of them and I'm giving them a free platforms for them to connect with one another in a secure space. And I'm also having a ultra realistic voice AI called Mr. Assistant.ai. Yep.
Wow, so serialpreneur and tech is the backbone of that. So here at GITEX, we have wall-to-wall tech. Rather than what's the biggest trend, what do you think is the most overhyped thing at the moment in tech?
Of course, AI. I have to say, but I think everyone AI is overhyped, but I feel like they are missing out on the human aspect. What makes AI a human? And everything is created by a human. So whenever AI is being overhyped, they are forgetting about the human side of the AI. So everything is replicating an human experience to make the human experience seamless and easy to understand. Yeah. If not, there won't be any AI. So I think AI is the overhyped as well.
Your AI is only as good as the human programming it. I mean, that brings me into representation as well. Tech is still dominated by certain sectors of the community. How can we work towards getting more representation and diversity, diverse voices in this AI space?
I find that, if you're trying to put money in any aspects, it doesn't motivate people to try. We should give a way where, people have nothing to lose. We need to give things for free to try it on. If they like it, they don't mind paying a fortune for that. So I think going free is the initial way of approaching.
Arul, across your multiple startups, you have a global presence. Do you need to have people on the ground there, or is technology bridging those gaps?
We would need few foot on the ground, but not all the time. Technology will do most of the heavy workload, but human presence is always needed. In my case, I have few employees based out of Africa and India and Indonesia, and I've never been to Africa before. But doesn't mean that we never go there. We cannot reach the market. We can always reach the market with technology, but once in a while, if it's needed, we need boots on the ground.
And the particular types of expertise you're finding in these regions that Singapore doesn't have?
Singapore has a lot of opportunities. They have a lot of talents, but they come with a price. Yeah, and Singapore focus mainly on certifications, paperwork, and knowledge which is proved by certificates. But in my point of view, certificates are just an entry ticket. They are not knowledge. So I need people with knowledge and not certificates. So they should have the hunger to learn new things, grow together, help one another, and their end goal should be knowledge, not money.
So I'm hearing it's a bit of passion, it's experience, it is being open-minded to learn, and it's about the culture that people bring to the company and you foster as well. How do you maintain that in this fast-paced, innovative space?
So I think we should never pressure anyone on working. If they are really bought into the vision, I'm pretty sure that that's the motivation they need. So they are working for themselves in the long run. If the company grows, they are going to grow. And when they are growing, eventually their skills are going to grow. When their skills are going to grow, eventually their money will grow, their network will grow. So your net worth is your network.
So true. So what we're encouraging people now who are interested in setting up their own startup or joining a startup is not to chase the dollars and cents, but to chase the experience, be there for the long game.
So I think that's why my GrowthLab.sg comes in. I want to help startups to reduce their costs if you wanna start a company, you can just go to my website. I'm giving you all the free templates to start up with your business. All the instructions are given, all the heavy loads are being held out for free. And if you need to authenticate, then we'll get in touch with the relevant professionals, and of course you're going to pay the professionals to get the consultations, but we are going to give the resources for free.
I love that. Putting something positive out there. Let's ask a business question though. When you give out your resources like that for free, yes, it's great PR, but how do you sustain yourself as a company?
So, since this is not my first business, I'm good with capital and all of that. But of course, creating a community is easy. Sustaining it is the hardest part. I'm not giving everything for free, and if I'm giving everything for free, people will take it for granted as well. So I'm giving my knowledge for free, but not my time. So if they need my time, they gotta pay for that. And as I said, I'm giving them the template. So for example, you need a business plan or business consultations or something like that. I'll give you the templates for that. You have to work on your own to fill all the templates. But if you want to check if it's correct, and if you want to get a professional advice on that, you're gonna pay for that.
And of course, giving the template does not make a successful business. People have to put in the hard work and practice themselves. And that's obviously what you've done today. Arul, when it comes to hiring for your startups, what is the most important skill or quality you look for?
When I'm hiring for my startups, the main skill I look for, it's the character and the attitude and the vision. If they share the vision, technical skills can be achieved anytime in the road. So you can come from a different or top league schools, but doesn't mean you come from there you got a good attitude to work in the environment. So I think with proper vision and proper goals and proper motivation, you will success more compared to a top tier school smart guy.
Yes, I totally agree. Put yourself out there and find what you're passionate about. What is your purpose? And when it comes to using tools like Cygnify, how do you think that a disruptor like talent acquisition as a service will support your hiring needs?
I think that this reduces a lot of unnecessary expenses and efficiency. This is a plug and play platform, right? So plug and play, I think it will be up and running within minutes. Meanwhile, the traditional method will take us days or weeks. So plug and play model, the way to go.
100% access to greater talent and faster path to market as well. So are you hiring right now? What's your message for people who are listening to you today?
We are hiring, and we are also looking for like-minded people for our community, as well as for the company to grow together. And the main goal for us is to grow, just move forward one step a day.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Arul, for joining us.